Hi, my name is Mark McPherson. I'm a water rights and environmental lawyer in Dallas, Texas. One of the things I enjoy most in my practice is being retained to comment on new rules proposed by a state or federal agency or groundwater conservation district. And I think it's mostly due to two reasons. First, I was raised a preacher's kid. I saw people exploit loopholes before I even knew what a lawyer was, generally as they were trying to explain themselves to my dad. So I developed a very healthy skepticism for language, which comes in handy when you're picking apart a proposed new rule. Second, in college I did a lot of computer programming. So I became familiar with designing programs that worked consistently with every input. If A, then B. The logic that goes into designing and writing computer programs is real similar to the logic that you use for rulemaking, because you want rules that are predictable, that apply to every conceivable set of A, and that always give you a predictable result. Now, when the TCEQ, the Railroad Commission, the EPA, or a water district propose new rules they intend to adopt, they set comment time periods, and during these comment periods, members of the public can make objections and suggested changes. The agencies then take these comments into account and respond to them before adopting the rule as an official regulation. So here are four real questions that I use to help clients design rules comments. First one's obvious. Will this proposed rule negatively affect the client's business? It's going to cost money. The agencies generally don't know the particulars of your business. And they often don't take business concerns into account, particularly in their initial drafting. And not surprisingly, sometimes proposed rules just aren't workable practically. It's just not able to do it physically. Others of them would reduce or eliminate a business profit margin. So you always keep one eye on the obvious. Second question is this proposed rule part of a trend with bad omens for the future? Maybe this proposed rule isn't quite so bad, but the one that's coming down the pike second or later is going to be have some bite to it. So the question is really when to join the fight. That's always a consideration. Another one is there a better way for the agency to achieve its goal? If we know what the agency is trying to accomplish, and that's acceptable to the client, doesn't harm the client's even in agreement with that, as a way to share the pain or whatever, then let's help that agency out as best we can. Get some credibility, earn some credibility, and then use that credibility when we need to make sure that they hear how strongly we object to some other of their proposals, perhaps. And then another way that you have to use comments, and I think that's very important, is to watch what your competitors are doing, because it's common knowledge that competitors can use rules to harm each other and to affect the competition in the marketplace. So not only do you have to worry about what the agency and what the agency is negatively doing to the client, you always have to keep an eye on what competitors may be doing, because they're looking at the same rules, they're designing their own comments, and they may make those comments, and so you need to take those into account as well. So those are just a few of the highlights of what I consider and help clients understand and work through when we're designing comments to agency rules. Again, this is one of the services I provide to my clients. I really enjoy it. Please send me a request to connect on LinkedIn, and find me on social media. You can search for EnviroPinions. The YouTube channel is EnviroPinions. If you'll subscribe there, and there are other videos there in the video blog series that hopefully you'll find of interest. Contact me with any assistance you might need with proposed rules. My name is Mark McPherson. Thanks for watching.